So, if you noticed, when I first started the live, there was a title, and the title was Luck, Love, and Lasting Prosperity. I created a video on my Chosen Ones channel this morning. It kind of links in with this live. Yesterday, I got clear messages. If you remember correctly, we did a video, moon video, and I think it was Uranus in Virgo. And the card that kept coming up in those two was repetition. It was all about the rise and fall of finances for Virgos over the years. You know, you would get your money level up high and then it would drop out from under you and you would be messed up again financially. Well, in those two readings, both of them, the message was that that was done. That cycle was over. And then yesterday morning, when I connected to Spirit, that was a very clear message. We're going to feel like we're on the top of the world here pretty soon because luck, love, and lasting prosperity are heading our way. And it's moving fast. And we are manifesting lightning fast at this point in time, okay? Okay, let's start with the tarot deck then. And as usual, this is the deck I cannot give you the name of because it was a gift from a viewer. It didn't come in a box, and I don't remember what it was called. Okay, so our first card out is Messenger of Air. Thirsting knowledge, mental agility, quick-witted, curious, ideas, vigilant, guarded, communication, thinks first, education. This is, I'm going to say the page, but it's probably the knight because pages are the messengers. We're just going to put it here for now, and maybe we'll be able to get that answered. I think it might be the page. Okay, then we have letting go. Now it's in reverse. This is the Four of Pentacles, okay, but it's in reverse, so it's called letting go. Letting go of what doesn't serve. And that, again, has been a huge message over the last few weeks. Releasing materialism, minimalism, less is more. I've been hearing less is more for a couple of weeks now. Re-evaluating priorities, okay? Okay. Next card out, we have, again, it's in reverse. It's the Eight of Swords, but in reverse, it's called Escape, and it's up to you. Letting go of self-limiting belief, feeling mentally strong, release, and taking your power back. Okay, can you guys all see these? Yeah, you can see these cards. Good. Okay, bottom of the deck, part of your overall energy now, again, is in reverse. Look at this. We've got the next card up was the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Messenger of Earth, which is Messenger of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. Doesn't follow, underachiever, lacks goals, no common sense, bad news, missed opportunities. We're letting go of all of this, everyone. You know, there's a big message here. Look at this. We've got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about delays, news that you don't want to hear. It's not necessarily bad news. It could just be delays. You know, you don't want to hear that something is delayed. You want it to move forward. Letting go. It's all about releasing that which is no longer necessary or no longer serves you. Having to reevaluate your priorities. Letting go of what is no longer a priority and hanging on to what is. I'm going through this in a huge way right now, especially financially. And escape. This is all about you making the decision as far as what you're letting go of. And you need to let go of self-limiting beliefs for starters. But getting to that place where you feel strong mentally and spiritually so that you can release those things, take your power back. Turn this card right side up, and which, takes it to the Eight of Swords, which is all about fear. But, I had a video on my Chosen Ones channel not too long ago with a man that I've been going to for healing purposes. He doesn't call himself a healer. He calls himself a soul alignment coach. And we had a conversation about fear and how everybody has such a fear of moving forward. And his comment to that was, the one way to get past that, whatever you're afraid of, is to not look at it from a place of fear. Look at it from a place of growth, because that's what fear is. We're afraid to move forward into something, a place where we've never been, but it's because it's growth. It's necessary. It's growth, right? Zen is letting go of everything. Yeah, I'm in the same boat right now, Zen. I'm about to sell my vehicle. I've sold some furniture. I'm not in a great place, but the whole point to these places that we find ourselves in, it's growth, right? You've got to step outside of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable so you can grow. And the things that we're letting go of, we don't need anymore. There's new things coming in, so we need to make room for those. That's how I'm going to look at it. Okay, I'm just trying to see what you guys are talking about. Are you serious? At Peridot 824 and then wow. Oh, Daria, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I love that little guy. That's so cute. Thank you. Okay, so let's get where are they? We're gonna get some Gaia Oracle cards here. I'm not liking these cards, I have to be honest with you. The Page of Swords is, delays or something you don't want to hear. Letting go is, it's work and escape. It's all about work. All the messages that are coming through right now are about work. But I want to point out where we're at. We're asking for further information on this luck, love, and lasting prosperity. So if this is what we have to do to get to that point, is it that bad? It's not that bad. It's worth it. It's going to be worth it, right? Because this Page of Pentacles, this guy here, he's in reverse. So it's about missed opportunities. It's, again, bad news. But let's flip it up, because when you flip it up, it means a gift coming in from the universe, something that's tangible, something that you can hold in your hand, something that you're going to like, right? Okay, so now I gotta bring these closer so I can see them better. Can you guys still see them? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna fix this so I don't keep bobbing the camera around here if I can. Give me a second. There. Okay. On the Messenger of Air, or the Page of Swords and letting go, we've got attachment. You're not going to believe this. Attachment is letting go, restriction, and fear. So again, we're being told we have to let go. One of the big things that I'm getting with this is, it's not just about letting go of things that we own or things that we have that, we're going to rid ourselves of, maybe because we need money. It's about just getting to that place where you can say, okay, you know what? I give. There's nothing more I can do. It is what it is. It's going to play out the way it's going to play out. I'm just going to let go and fly by the seat of my pants and see what happens. And for me, that's what it represents. Just letting go and letting the universe take control of that steering wheel. Get out of your own way. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm having a hard time doing that this time. I did it once before when I really needed to, and it felt so easy, and I actually felt the release, and it felt amazing. It was like a huge weight taken off my back. And, you know, in a matter of a few days, I had thousands of dollars. It was crazy. It can happen instantly. Okay, so on letting go and escape, we've got yin yang, creating harmony through balance. We have to find the balance in our world. We have to. If we want to move through these and turn this page of pentacles right side up so we can be gifted the tangible, the materialistic things in life that we need by the universe, we've got to let go. No matter what comes in. Some of you, I feel like you've had, you've already had this news. I don't want to call it bad news because it's not necessarily bad news. It's just something you don't want to hear. And that sets off a chain reaction because then we start to panic, we start to fear, and then we get all bottled up. We can't let go, and there's no escape. And when that happens, there's no gift coming in from the universe. We've got to do this. We've got to find a way, everyone. Anybody out there that's watching this right now, are you finding that you're not in this place? You're not in this position here that I'm talking about? Zen, I think we really are all feeling this way. I know I am. Oh, thank you, Nope Nada, if that's meant for me. Okay, Daria is not in this position. Feel stuck, gave up in a good way. Yeah, and that's where we need to get to. This is me to the teeth. Oh, see, we're never alone. Yeah, we're feeling this way. Majority of you are feeling this way. Going with the flow is super hard for Virgos. Yeah, it is. That's true. I'm tapping into my rising Sagittarius side in order to get past the fear. You know, again, if it is about fear, everyone, try to look at the fear. Okay, here's what the conversation was. My comment was, if you look back over the past, everything you've ever really wanted in life has always been on the other side of fear, right? You have to move through fear to get to what it is that you really want. We always do. And that's when Anthony said, maybe it's not fear, it's growth. And he's right. Because the fear is there because we're having to move in a direction we've never moved in. We're having to do something we've never done. And it scares us. It makes us feel uncomfortable. And the whole point to getting out of your comfort zone and moving in the direction you want to go in is, it's like I said in the Chosen Ones video, it's like we have a bubble around us. We have to break through the barrier of that bubble and step out of the bubble in order to increase the bubble, if that makes sense. And then your comfort zone becomes bigger. And the next time you break through it, your comfort zone becomes bigger again. And every time your comfort zone becomes bigger, it's because you've grown. And every time you grow, you move to a new level. And so if you're somebody that is at $5,000 a month income and you want $10,000 a month income, you've got to get to a place where you are a $10,000 a month income individual energetically. And that's where that growth comes in. That's why we have to step outside the comfort zone, and you have to get to a place where you're comfortable feeling vulnerable. That's what's so difficult about it, or at least that's what I find difficult about it. Oh yeah, way to go, Mr. Floyd. Started a YouTube channel last week. The Universal Army of Love. Nice. All. Check that out for him. Give him some love. Give him some likes and subscribers. That's awesome. Okay, let's get a Synchronicity Oracle card. Yeah, congrats, Mr. Floyd. Yeah, Miss Tree, I had to let both of my kids go at one point. And then I got my daughter back, and then I got my son back, and then I had to let my daughter go again. But I still have my son. But we're all growing, we're all ascending, and we're all at different levels, and it's crazy. But we'll come back together, because every time we come back together, our relationship is better than it was when we split apart. So, okay. I have been seeing this number so much lately, 444. When I created this deck, I had a whole bunch of numbers that I was seeing frequently and randomly, and I thought you guys probably would be too. So I asked my guides what the numbers meant, and whatever they gave me is what's on the cards, okay? So if you're seeing 444, it's all about rest, relax, and rejuvenate. This is all about chill out, let go, surrender, don't fight it. Which is exactly what we're talking about here. You know, I want to stress this for all of you, especially those of you that are in this same position that I'm in, that a lot of the others are that are commenting. We have something amazing on its way to us right now. It's ready. It's waiting for us to be ready for it. So as hard as it might seem to get out of this, you're going to want to do whatever it takes to get out of that, because what you've got coming is lasting prosperity. Do you get that? You will never have to worry about money again. This is the last repetitious cycle of finances that you have to go through ever. The money is going to start flowing. And when it does, it's not going to stop. You don't have to deal with this anymore. And that's the beauty of this transformation that's taking place. I came out of a transformation the other day, and I wanted to know what it was about, but I also wanted to know why I'm so, I love this. I love what I do when I sit down to read the cards, whether it's a recording or live. And I absolutely am getting to love the lives. I'm not so afraid of them anymore, but it's a lot of work to get me to my desk to sit down and record the videos. But once I'm in them, I'm all in. I love it. So I wanted to know why. What is it that is so difficult for me to bring myself to the desk to do it? And you know what my guides told me? It's pessimism. It's all about self-worth. It's about feeling like there's no value to what I'm doing. So what's the point in doing it? I enjoy it. I love it. That's why while I'm doing it, it's wonderful. I'm in heaven. I love being connected to my guides. But getting here, I can't get myself, it's work to bring myself to the desk to do the videos, because I just don't place any value in what I do here. And maybe some of you are going through the same kind of thing in your life. Maybe it's about pessimism for you too. Something to take a look at anyways. Okay, let's get, oh geez, I'm sorry guys, so sorry. I want to get a Beyond Lemuria card now. I love this deck because the fronts of every card has a different picture, and then the back has a different message. And the messages are amazing in this deck. Okay, here's our picture. And it says, ooh, everyone, you're going to like this. Crown chakra, the unlimited self. The crown chakra is your link to the multidimensionality of your being, the seat of your soul. It gracefully connects you to the heavens. Infinity, sorry, the infinity symbol of limitlessness appears within the unfolding petals and points to your most potent potential. Here you can delight in the divine strands of light that dance with us when we are aligned with spirit, purpose, and truth. Be present and flow without rigid outcomes. Find more spaces in your life. Find your own way to meditate. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. Yeah, we are definitely being guided. Definitely being guided right now. We have to be. We're going through some, oh, sorry, that goes down here. We're going through something that's taking us to a very, very heightened space. Very. I can't stress enough where we're headed here, everyone. It's well worth any and all work that you have to put in. Okay. Ooh. By the way, I want to thank everyone for being here in the live. I do appreciate you supporting me while I learn and grow and doing these lives. I'll get them. Eventually, I'll get them and it'll be good. Okay, so here's our door. Look at this. Address is number 42. So I don't know if 42 means anything to any of you, but we do have the 444 card here. So fours, right? Okay. Now it says inner power. Yes. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. You brought yourself here. That's a good way to look at the fear of moving forward or of letting go or of wondering where you're at, where you're headed, if you're going to be okay. You brought yourself here. We brought ourselves here. This is, again, it's about growth. So try not to look at it from a place of fear. Look at it from a place of, I brought myself here because I wanted to grow. And now you're growing. Not necessarily going to make it any easier for you, but, you know. Okay, let's get an Island Time Wellness card. "42 is the answer to everything." Oh, thank you, Peridot. I appreciate that. Zen, you know what? You're not alone, because that's how I've been feeling too. And I've got 2 dogs and I make their food, so I have to go out and buy ground beef and all the ingredients to go into it. And you know, the price of food now, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so I'm thinking, oh my God, something has to shift here. Okay, we have coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. Ooh, feeling uplifted and friendship. You know, savoring the moment, there's another message that came out of the one that I did for the chosen ones. I know you guys, a lot of you don't go into my chosen ones channel. Please go in, check out the most recent video I did. I think you're going to find it soothing and very interesting for this point in time, because the energy around this reading, it feels no different than how I've been feeling off and on over the last week or so. And what I felt yesterday, what Spirit gifted me in feelings yesterday about where I'm headed or where we're headed, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And for probably 2 or 3 hours yesterday morning, I felt complete inner peace. You all can get there too, because we're all connected. We're all headed for the same place. And if you watch that video and you get the messages that I received yesterday, it might just soothe you a little bit and help you move forward, because I don't want to see anybody in this. This does not feel good. It feels horrible. And the problem being, when we feel like this, we close that door to manifestation. And like I said, your manifestations are right here. They're ready to come to you, but they can't get to you if that door's closed. And you know what you'll find is when I was able to let go and completely surrender a couple of years back, it was like that. Like, I'm serious. I had to give my son rent for February 1st, and I only had enough money for February and March for myself. And when he came to me, I thought, oh my God, he needs the money more than I do, so I've got to give it to him. So he paid his February 1st rent, and now I'm paying February 1st rent, and I didn't have rent for March or bills. And I was screwed, to put it bluntly. And that's when I just completely surrendered and thought, okay, you know what, there's nothing I can do. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do. And because I surrendered within a couple of days, my channel took off. I made $7,000 that month. It was huge, and it happened like that. So if you can get to that place where you can truly surrender it over to the universe and just completely let go and be okay with where you're headed, knowing that you are taken care of, then things are going to turn around. Something else that came through yesterday morning is we are going to be taken care of. We are. We always are. You know that. But it's going to come at the 11th hour, meaning last minute. And isn't that when it always comes through for us? Last minute, right? And that's, you know, we start to really freak out. But we shouldn't, because Spirit always comes through. We survive. We're still here. How many times have you gone through these experiences where you're not sure you're going to be okay, you're not sure how things are going to work out, and at the very last minute something comes through and it's exactly what you needed in that point in time. I had somebody comment on that video, and she said February 1st she did not have rent for February 1st, and on January 20th Spirit guided her to sell her car. So she listed it, and on the 1st she had a big check and she was able to pay rent. So see what I mean? We're always taken care of. Now this is the Power of Surrender deck, and I wanted to find out what it is that we need to surrender at this point in time. Y'all want to see? Oh boy, I just did a meditation based on this card. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It says, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. I'm going to get a couple more because I know that that's not necessarily right for everybody that's here. Okay, so let's get a couple more. You'll know which one is for you. This one is surrender to your full power. Didn't we have something in here about our full power? Taking your power back, escape. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Something I do notice for myself anyways, and I think it's human nature, is when I start to get into that place where things aren't going good and I get worried and I don't know if everything's going to be okay or if I'm going to make it, I start to shrink. I start to pull back my energy. I feel like I just want to climb into a hole. And obviously I don't do that. But if some of you are feeling that same way and you do the same thing, you shrink, that's the worst thing you can do. But also another really bad thing to do if you are in this place here is to struggle. Just let go. Surrender. Miss Tree, you too. Yeah. I hope you're talking to me because I see some of you talking to each other in here. 77 in the chat. Wow, you're right. That's crazy. I'm laughing because I'm reading Miss Tree. I was going to write a book, How to Start Over Again and Again and Again. You know, this is one of the reasons that I love doing Virgo readings, because I can so relate to Virgos. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, this is a big one for me. Surrender comparisons with other people. I look at the other readers and I watch the videos and they've got, 250,000 subscribers and 30,000 views. And I'm thinking, why them? Why not me? Why can't I get there? Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So true. Okay, what are you all saying now? Unconditional love and compassion. Absolutely. Zen is writing a book. Good for you. I feel like I'm supposed to, but I don't know. I don't like writing. Okay. I love the lives with you guys. You know that? My readings normally take about 20 minutes, but I get into the live and it's like, I don't want it to end. Okay, what else can we get here? Let's get... I want to get a Sacred Destiny card for you guys. So do you all resonate with these Power of Surrender cards here? Do you resonate with at least one of them? Some of the channels are raunchy. You don't want that. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I hear you. Some of them can be. Oh, thank you, Donna. That brings tears to my eyes. Oh my goodness. You guys, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I shouldn't be looking at anybody else's channel and wondering why not me. Because I have amazing viewers. Everybody that follows me, that watches my videos, that comes into the live with me, you guys are amazing. Pat yourselves on the back here, because you take credit too. I couldn't do this if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you. Thank you. We do for each other. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, everybody. Ingrid, you guys are amazing. You're right. My wisdom is not for all. Not everybody's on the right level to be in my channel. Some people, I'm the same way. I have readers that I like to watch too, and they change over time because I grow and they grow and we just don't connect anymore. So I get it. And I know it's a timing thing, a divine timing. So I'm going to be flexible. Good timing for this card, hey? I'm going to read this for you guys from the book because I know there's more to it than just being flexible. There you go. Okay. It says bamboo in the wind. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity all. And it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to occur. Wow, I'm glad I read that. I don't think I've ever read that card. And you know what? There's a first part to that. I think I want to read that for you guys too. I can't believe that. See, this is what I'm saying. It's going to be worth it to do this work, to move toward the fear or the growth, whatever you want to call it, whatever gets you to it, because there's a time of rapid growth coming for all of us. I think we're in the midst of it right now. And there's going to be a surge, an absolute surge. And when that surge happens, it's like I said, sometimes we get pulled back so that we can be shot forward further. And that would be a surge. Okay. So I do want to read the first part of this for you guys right now. The symbolism of bamboo runs deep. Whereas many larger, seemingly stronger trees will break in high winds, bamboo simply bends and sways. Its flexibility allows it to survive and even thrive while other species suffer. Even during a hard winter, when its branches are laden with snow, bamboo doesn't break. It snaps back when the snow melts in the spring. It also has a strong root system so that even during great storms, it survives. Additionally, it is often a symbol of abundance because of its rapid growth. Its upward, verdant, constant growth is used as a metaphor for the fulfilling rise of prosperity. See what I'm saying here? Everything links us back to the title of this video. Luck, love, and prosperity. We are going through, I got to tell you, we are going through one of the biggest transformations that we've ever gone through in our lives. And I know you've all been through some really big transformations and dark night of the soul periods. This isn't like that. For me, this has been ongoing for about a year now, but it doesn't feel like anything else I've ever gone through. And what I went through the other night, 2 nights ago, yesterday morning, I got up and had those amazing signs and synchronicities and messages coming from Spirit. The night before, I went through something, I don't know what it was. I can't honestly explain it properly to you, except that all I know is when I woke up, I felt like I had gone through a very difficult night. And I didn't wake up through the night. I slept through the night, but my sleep felt difficult. And all I can compare it to is it felt like I literally was being birthed, like I had gone through the birth canal. You know, that feeling of being constricted, and it was tight and it was hard, and it was like my waking time multiplied by probably 100 or better. It was very, very brutally difficult. And I don't know what it was other than it felt like I was being birthed, like I was coming out of a transition of some kind. And that's when I got all those messages. And that's when I also found out that the reason I have trouble coming to my desk to start the videos is because I'm pessimistic about it. I'm thinking, what's the point? I don't do any good anyways, you know? So we all are going through an amazing transformation or transition right now. You've got to find the time to rest and relax and just chill out, surrender, allow Spirit to take control of the situation. Because you also know that when you get to this place where it feels this tough in life, you have no choice but to let go, because there's not going to be anything that you can do that's going to make a difference. Spirit is the only one that can steer this. Nick, it's like we've driven our vehicle into a great big mud puddle, and we're struggling to get out of it, and all we're doing is spinning our wheels. And I tell you that's how I've been feeling the last little while. Like I'm moving forward. I know I'm moving forward. I keep doing, I keep going, I keep trying, but I feel like it's not doing any good. Do any of you feel like that right now? Yeah, I want it to leave me alone too. Tired, yes. Absolutely. I feel exhausted too. You know, Mr. Floyd, that breakdown that you had 2 days ago and made you feel like all of the source inside you was gone, that's where I've been feeling lately. And, you know, again, the Chosen Ones video, I keep going back to it. That's part of the video. Absolutely part of the video. When we lose that connection to our inner guidance system or our soul, it feels horrible. And that's what happened to me yesterday morning. I became connected again. And it's been a while since I felt connected. But once you come back to that connection, oh, it gives you such a high. All Zen's been doing is sleeping. It's an exhausting time. It's this transition. I'm telling you, it's big. It's not so much a painful transition or a really, really dark time. It's just a long, long period of time. And it's huge. That's why it's taking so long to take place, to transpire. And that's why we're so exhausted, drained. Yes, absolutely. Eyes blurred, joints hurt, yes. Headaches, yes. I've been having migraines lately too, Donna. Yeah, yeah, okay. So it sounds to me like we are all in the same position. I want to know what we can look forward to. Let's see, what deck are we going to use? Ooh, my cards are so far away right now because I've got my laptop in here so I can see the playback and see your comments. Let's get a divine abundance card since we're all apparently headed for abundance and prosperity like never before. This does truly feel to me like a huge, huge energy coming in. Huge. And I think that's part of why we're all so tired, feeling drained. And it just is such a big... I don't even know how to put it. It's something that I've never experienced before. I don't know about the rest of you, but it feels massive just by the way it's transpiring. This doesn't surprise me. We have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. We are definitely letting go of the ego. And again, that was another part of the message in the Chosen Ones video. I think once the replay comes out on this live, I'm going to go into it and I'm gonna link that Chosen Ones video because this is it connects so well to that video. I can't believe how well it is connecting. And yes, expansiveness, everyone. It's a huge growth spurt, like we already know from the reading. This is massive. What we're going through right now, this transition, it's massive. It's taking a long time to take place because it's so big. If we were to go through this in a short period of time, I don't think we could do it. I don't think we would make it. Because we're all struggling now, and it's been spread out over months. Some of us a year. And some of us probably more. Now, I know we all have gone through transitions and dark night of the soul periods for years. We've all been ascending for a long time, but this one is different. This, you've got to understand, this is the one that's going to clear out what needs to be cleared out so that we never go through that repetitive cycle financially again. So we never have to worry about finances again. So if we can get through this transition and start the finances flowing, once they start, they're not going to stop. I'm just reading comments. Miss Tree, distilled water. I started to buy distilled water and then I realized that they're bottling it in plastic that isn't good for us. It's leaching the garbage, the toxic garbage into the water. Yeah, purge your emotions now. Be impartial after you purge and vomit out any dark thoughts of feelings. So true. So bang on, Donna. Ooh, massage therapist. I got to give you credit, Miss Tree, because that's not a job I could do. That takes some pretty strong hands and arms, and I just don't know if I could do that. Artesian water. Filtered water. Ooh, a distiller. I've been thinking about getting a distiller too. They're pretty pricey though, so right now I can't do that, but yeah, I'm trying to. I don't have fluoride in my water here, but you know, there's chloride, there's all kinds of things. Okay, Norwegian water. I am actually part Norwegian. Where do you get Norwegian water from, Zen? I've never, oh, geez, there go hitting the camera again, guys. I'm so sorry. If you could see my setup here, you'd understand why. I've got all these arms and wires and stuff going across my desk over here, and my cards are on the other side of it. And I want to get one more card for all of us. And I think this would be a little apropos. It's the Motivation Manifesto deck. Voss. I've never heard of it. Voss is Norwegian water. Huh. Yes, if I could get water in glass here, that would be perfect. But I'd like to be able to buy great big containers of it, so I'm not, you know, buying the smaller bottles at a time. Thank you, Zen. Voss, I've never heard of it. I wonder if I can get it here. I'm in Canada. I don't know if I can get Voss here. I don't think I've ever seen it. Okay, this is Motivation Manifesto, everyone. And it says, wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom. Oh, I think I knocked my camera out of whack here for y'all. There we go. There. Yeah, wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom. So true. So true. Do you guys want to keep going? Or do you want to go? Do you want to be done? Do you want another card? What are you thinking? Whereabouts are you, Peridot? Keep on trucking. Okay, Mr. Floyd. Would love another card. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's get... You know what? Since we're all on a soul's journey, let's get a soul's journey card. Oh, jeez, just bumped the camera again. I'll get used to it. Oh, Toronto. Nice. I'm in the Calgary, Alberta area. Madeline, where are you at? Aruba. Oh my goodness. Lucky you. Okay. Soul's Journey card. Ooh, pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You know what? That's a perfect card for all of us in this boat. The most important thing you could do is to love yourself. And when we see ourselves in everyone, we don't have a problem with unconditional love, with loving, period. And when we can get to that place where we love everything and everyone, then life becomes so much simpler. Okay, there's only one more deck that I can reach here without messing up this whole system that we haven't had a card from yet. This is the Priestess of Light deck. Oh, Patricia, your sister lives in Calgary. Trinidad, oh wow, that's crazy. Boston. Madeline's sister is in Calgary. Everybody's all over the place. That's what I love about this channel, about YouTube, being on YouTube, that I can be talking to people. I do private appointments as well, and I've had private appointments with people in India. So I'm on the phone, you know, and we're conversing back and forth. Australia, India, you name it, all over the place. Okay, we have, look at this, card 42, and our door was 42. So pay attention to number 42 if you start seeing it, everyone. Wings of light. Ooh, becoming something new, everyone. I have a feeling this is going to be an important message for us. So I'm going to read it from the book. Okay, I'm just reading comments a little bit. Anybody who comes into the replay and sees the conversation going on, I apologize if it's messing up the reading for you, but I love the interacting with my viewers. That's the whole point behind a live. Okay, Wings of Light, becoming something new. The priestess in this card moves to the right, which is the future, with great speed and purpose. That's the second or third time we have heard about speed, right? A surge. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward. Get ready, for this card heralds magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. A powerful time of personal transition, yes. Perhaps even total transfiguration is upon you. Isn't that what it feels like, everyone? Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitude and energy. Big time. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward you take. Well, that's interesting. So don't stop moving. Keep moving forward. That's always a message when we get going through transitions and transformations. Just keep moving forward. This shift can be so significant that it could redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearance may change. This is what I'm saying. This is a big one. This is huge. On a practical level, something you're working on might be just about to take off. Or this may mark an accelerated external move, a sudden change of personal residence, or even an unexpected work relocation. When this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid out on each side. Now, I don't have cards on either side of this, so we can't do that. These cards could indicate some specific details about the types of changes on the horizon. Be open to these and other new adventures. Wow, this just confirms exactly what I've been feeling and what I've been talking about. This is big. This growth, whatever this is, this transition that we've all been going through, it's absolutely huge, huge. We're not going to recognize our world when we come out of this, I swear. It feels way too massive. I want to get one more card, maybe two, but I want to get tarot because I want to know, I want to see if Spirit will give us a little bit of information based on what area of our lives this change is affecting. Thank you, Peridot. If you have to leave, I understand. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is fun. This is kind of a group where we can come together and just be us. Say and do whatever we want. Okay, so this is the Light Seers deck. This is the holographic Light Seers deck. Oh, wow. King of Cups. So part of what this transition, this transformation is doing is bringing us more love. Love and light. But the love isn't necessarily just a romantic love, right? It's bringing us what we love, things that we will love. It's increasing our feelings of love. And it could be bringing a romantic partner. Ooh, I like this. You guys are going to like this one too. I already knew this though. Six of Pentacles. This card represents having more than enough money. You will have so much money that you'll be able to pay your own way and take care of others. This is all about giving and receiving. You've done the giving. You've done the work. Now it's time for the rewards. It's time for the receiving. Let's get one more. Look at this. No surprise, the Empress shows up here. This is all about a rebirth. It's absolutely a new you. It's exactly what the Wings of Light just said. You're going to be unrecognizable when you're done going through this transformation. I swear, this thing is massive. I keep saying that, and I don't know if everybody's listening to me or not, but I can feel the energy around this. It's been coming at us for a long, long time. And it's because it's so big, it has to come slowly. We have to move toward it slowly. But when this surge hits, and I feel like that's really soon, I think we're so close, everybody. I know this is the first time in a long, long time that I feel like giving up. I'm so tired. I'm so worn out. I'm so depleted because things just are not seeming to want to work in my world right now. And I know also that we always want to give up right before we succeed. So it's coming, everybody, it's coming. Hang on, keep moving forward, keep doing your thing, keep doing you. Try to let go, try to surrender, give it over to the universe. Just say, screw it. I'm gonna live, I will survive this. I don't know where I'm gonna end up when this is over, but I trust the universe is gonna land me on my feet. Because that's the quickest way we can open that door to manifestations. Zen, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop. That's not who I am. I'm like you. I'm a Virgo. We're all Virgos here. We're not quitters. We keep going, but it's just, you know, you reach that place where you just think, oh my goodness, why am I even doing this? It's not doing anything. But I know I am helping some people. I do know that. And I appreciate that. And I'm so grateful that I am able to help you guys because it feels amazing. The messages that you all leave me, the comments about how you love my videos and how it helped you get past something, I so appreciate that because that's my inspiration to keep going. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably would have given up. But yeah, Zen, it is draining as hell. Give all to Spirit, Donna. Yes, absolutely. I love you too. I love all you guys. You guys are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here.